It's 2 p.m. It's Tuesday. It's time for another Tuesdays at 2. This is episode number 215. Today, we're going to talk about or continue on the theme I've been talking about for the last few weeks of interviews. And we're going to be talking about in depth in a particular interview. So, this is a series on how to master the art of first impressions to help you win the interview. It's a series of 13 videos on Tuesdays at 2, your ultimate guide to interview success. This is video number 9. So after the first video way back in January, the interview tips and tricks video, now I do a deep dive and provide resonating, engaging answers to the most common interview questions. And there are quite a few common interview questions that you're bound to be asked. So remember, during your interview, be bold. You have only one chance to impress. So be bold, be articulate, and be confident. So the question today is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Now, that can be a mind-boggling question. So you need to give a lot of thought to answering this question and practice it out of the interview with friends and family. It can be tricky and it can be somewhat daunting, but be brief, resonating, and honest. Don't just babble on and on and on. With the right confident approach, it can be a winner. It can place you into the number one candidate position. If anybody, got to say, if anybody's got any questions on interviewing or anything to do with career management, please put them in the window, and I will answer them at the end. So this question could be a winner, signaling to the potential employer that you are the number one candidate, and you want to do that throughout your whole job search. So why is this question asked? Employers are seeking to gauge your interest in the position for long term, not for short term. That's why it's 5 years. So seeing if your career goals align with the company goals. They are looking for a commitment and a sense of direction on the way you are going to manage yourself, your career in the next 5 years and beyond. So managing career is very, very important today, even more important today than ever before. So some tips before the answer. Highlight your commitment to the company. So do a lot of research in the company. You want to reassure the interviewer that you will be with the company for a long time, let's say 5 years, or until they pull the strings and call it quits. So termination time. And sadly, due to what's happening in the world right now, there will be a lot of terminations coming up. So you need to highlight your growth and your development. Employers appreciate candidates who are eager to learn. They want people to learn, and they want people to grow in the position and hopefully get promotion. So align your goals, your personal goals, your goals, your career goals with the company's vision. So think about what is their vision, research that company's mission and their future plans, and network with people off the hiring line to get their opinion at the company where you want to be employed. So tailor your answer to show that your aspirations align with theirs. It's a meeting of the minds, and it's a marriage. You have to have exactly the same. So it's the synergy. So here are 3 answers to consider that I prepared for you. So in 5 years, I see myself still working with this company, having grown within the role and taken on additional responsibilities. I aim to be highly productive and a reliable member of the team, contributing and making significant impacts as my career evolves to the company success. How about that? Answer number 2. I plan to have developed my skills and expertise in this field, becoming well respected and trusted, a trusted member of the team. I hope to take on additional work, leadership roles, and help the company with their employee base by mentoring, coaching new employees, and sharing knowledge, sharing my expertise. That's number 2. Number 3. In 5 years, I see myself taking on more complex projects and contributing to the company's strategic goals and plan. And then you can then go in talking about that strategic plan. I am excited about the direction of the company, the way the company is heading, and want to be part of your growth and success. And I will bring and make an impact to your success. So don't be vague or indicate a lack of goals. You need to be we are goal oriented, performance driven professionals. So avoid responses that suggest that you haven't thought about your career path, because you all need to think about career path and career management, particularly as what's happened today here in North America with the tariffs. Or don't have specific objectives. This could make you appear unfocused or unmotivated. You want to be seen as a focused person and a motivated person. So avoid mentioning goals that are unrelated to the company or the position, not your personal goals, but your career goals. So make sure it's aligned with the company or the position you are applying for. So the organization that can offer, and how you can offer your talent and how you can contribute to their continued success, because you are part of their success. You're also a number on their general ledger, and you can be let go at any time. So don't discuss salary raises, bonuses, or other financial perks as you focus on the primary goals. You need to focus on the work that you want to do and your professional development. Professional development is very crucial these days, rather than the monetary rewards. That can come a little bit later. So refrain from making overly ambitious or unrealistic statements. Yes, they are good. I actually, as a coach, I promote ambition, but you can go too far. So, for instance, saying you want to be running the company in 5 years might come across as it is very ambitious, but as very condescending or overconfident. So you don't want that. You want to be on the level playing ground. So avoid mentioning goals that involve working for different organizations as well. You want to be focused on just working for that company. So this could signal to the interviewer that you don't want to give your 100% to stay with that company. So you need to focus on, if you've got an entrepreneurial project, you're an entrepreneur as well, never mention you're entrepreneurial, because they're going to think, well, is this person going to give me all their time 100%, or are they only going to give me 75% or 90%? So don't make jokes or give flippant responsibilities like in your job or as your boss. That would turn to upset people. So where these might be intended humorously, they can be perceived as very kind of disrespectful and unprofessional, and definitely negative. So keep it all professional. An interview, you only get one chance. And avoid discussing your personal goals unrelated to your career. Keep your answer be brief, focused on the professional aspirations that you are going to bring. Sound as if you have got that job that you are going to bring relevant to that particular appointment and the company. Hopefully that's given you some tips on how to answer that. So by steering clear of the pitfalls, and there's many pitfalls in the interview, they try and steer you into a pit because they want to see how you perform. So you can present yourself as a focused, a motivated, an excited and engaged and empowered candidate whose career goals align well with the position and the organization you are interviewing with. So make sure you show that passion, that commitment, that excitement, that engagement. If you found this video helpful, please please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Martin Buckland, and press the subscribe button and the bell button where you will be notified of all sorts of future videos to come. So good luck with your next interview. If anybody's got an interview this week, I will be back next Tuesday for episode number 216. And then I will dig deep into another question that you're bound to be asked in the interview, the most common questions. So do yourself a favor, something this week, manage your career, do something to manage your career. Career management from today onwards has become really, really important because I'm now seeing fractures in the recruitment, not just here in North America, even more so, but across the world. And you now need to manage your career even more because you never know where the world is heading. So I've got a couple of questions here. Oh, great 3 answers. Thank you, Ravi. Thank you very much, Martin. Very helpful video. That's a pleasure. If I can help you in any other way, I'll be happy to. So really manage your career. I am seeing a real noticeable dive in recruitment across North America, and that now it's also now going on to other continents because of what's happening in the political arena. So you need to manage your career. So think about, well, what am I going to do this week to manage my career? Perhaps it's a good time to update your resume. Now, if anybody wants a free, no obligation resume critique, I'm more than happy to give it. In fact, I'm going to put my email at the top there. If I can get on and put my email. Yeah, I'm more than happy to provide you a 30-minute, no obligation Zoom critique over Zoom. Go through your resume from top to bottom. So if you are watching today, you want to send your resume to martin@aneliteresume.com. So the address is there. And mention that you are watching me here on Tuesdays at 2, and we will schedule something within the next few days or a week. 30 minutes. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. I work globally. Doesn't matter. And I can meet your time zone, or we can come together on some mutual arrangement. And I'm more than happy to give you a free, no obligation resume critique. But I do say it as it is. You only get one kick of the can. And as I say, as the recruitment starts to get more fragile, you need an even better resume because that competition is going to be fierce. Don't want to be negative, but it's just being realistic. So martin@aneliteresume.com if you want a free, no obligation, 30-minute Zoom critique over Zoom. I will see you next week for episode number 216 of Tuesdays at 2.